Hello viewers, my name is Ebo Grace Choma.
And I'm Aishat Saliu from Leaders and Life News House here in Abuja.
And today we're going to be talking about the upcoming Ondo State election coming up on the 10th of October. And our focus has been drawn to the three political parties which has been the major competitors. We have the APC, we have the PDP, and we have the ZLP. What is your take on it?
My take on this is usually we have two parties that go head-to-head in Nigeria, which is the APC and the PDP. But recently in Ondo State, there's a new party called the ZLP, which just sprang up and is getting a lot of recognition due to the fact that the Deputy Governor, Mr. Agbola Ajayi, decamped to ZLP to contest against the incumbent governor, his boss, Mr. Rotimi Akeredolu.
What is your take? What will make a sitting deputy governor of a state decamping to a new party whereby contesting against his boss? Do you think there's something fishy?
Obviously, there should be something fishy. Something is not right in that in the government house, because why would the deputy governor decamp and contest against his incumbent governor? Well, for me, I don't really know what is happening. I can only speculate. And from my speculation, I can only come out with two things, which is, one, probably the deputy governor wasn't given enough opportunity to utilize his office, or there was a power tussle between both of them, whereby one person thinks is better at doing the job.
Okay, there was a debate titled 2020 Ondo Governorship Election Face the Voters. It was organized by media organization, labor union, civil society, religious body, and other critical stakeholders in the state. There was a controversial 4.3 billion, which was kept in a secret account for the past 10 years, until it was uncovered or discovered May 2020 during an auditing of state accounts. And the deputy governor, Mr. Ajayi, accused the governor's son, Babajide, of misusing or whipping away 433 million naira from the money. What do you think will bring this accusation?
First of all, this account has been in Ondo State for the past 10 years, and no one has heard of it. So it just sprang up now after 10 years. So are they telling us that it took them 10 years to audit this account? I think this question should be directed to the Auditor General of the state. And again, the son, who is the son of the incumbent governor, has an access to this account, which is for the state. So I'm asking, is it possible for the son, who isn't the governor of the state, to have access to the state's fund?
I think this question and answer should go for the people of Ondo State. By debunking the rumor, the governor actually said he run a government of the people, for the people, and by the people. And he dismissed this allegation of his son being paid huge amount of money as fake and incorrect. And the governor said his wife has been helping women, touching life even before he became a governor, which means the wife has a foundation which has to do with cancer, helping women who has cancer in different areas, supporting them financially, medically, and encouraging women, which is before he became a governor. What do you think on that aspect?
Well, he has debunked the accusation, so there's nothing more we can say. We'll leave that to the people of Ondo State to decide. But there have been some new developments in Ondo State, whereby 11 other political parties collapsed their structure just to join PDP. So what's your take on this? Do you think this is in favor of PDP, and do you see the Edo election, what happened in Edo State, repeating itself in Ondo State?
What happened in Edo State is a decision of the people, and this has to go to Ondo State. The decision should be made by the people. And for the PDP, it's a welcome development whereby 11 political parties collapsing just to support the PDP, which means they are going to be taking their supporters to the PDP. So it's a welcome development to them. And now we actually spoke to the state secretary in the PDP, which is in person, Barrister Olujimi. And let's hear what he has to say.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How you doing?
I'm fine, sir. I am Ms.
Okay.
Aishat Saliu.
All right.
Yeah, from Leaders and Life News House, LTV here in Abuja.
All right. How you doing?
I'm fine, sir. Sir, do you
All right.
mind introducing yourself for our viewers listening?
I'm by Aloji Oluseyi,
Okay.
the state secretary of PDP in Ondo State.
Okay. Thank you, Barrister Jimmy, for your time here at LTV News House. We'll be asking a couple of questions regarding this upcoming Ondo election. If you don't mind, can I go ahead?
Please go ahead.
Okay,
It's a
okay,
good time.
sir. Okay, sir, we would like to know what is the current state of the political terrain in Ondo State at the moment?
I'm sorry, can you come again?
What is the current state of the political terrain in Ondo State at the moment?
All right. Thank you. It is not news that the flag bearer of the Democratic Party, President of Peter Agbegbere, and also we have the incumbent governor coming from the APC.
Okay.
And there is a package between him and the deputy governor, thereby making a reason for him to go to ZLP.
Okay.
There is good applicant. And these are the three major parties as it is now. And don't forget the fact that the incumbent governor is from the northern side of Ondo State, while that of the PDP state is on the central. And the ZLP, who happen to be the deputy governor and the Valley Labour candidate is from the south, thereby making it a representation of the three classical or senatorial settings in the state. So that's a little about it.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir, for that information. And there's also an information that 11 political parties have collapsed their structure for PDP. How do you see that working in favor of the PDP candidate, Mr. Eitayo Jegede?
Of course, that is subjected to a political pool. And like I keep saying, there is no way you can badmouth a good market. When you say a good market, no matter what people say, there's no way you can badmouth it.
You're right.
It is what they see in him and the kind of leader or the leadership is trying to provide for the what we call good government. That's the reason why they have no option. We do respect to them. You know, when you're looking at what is so obvious, or speaking the obvious, people are not go for what is marketable than that of a bad product. And this applies to what I mean in the issue of the 11 political parties coming to work for PDP. Because they believe in PDP government, they believe in the candidacy of Eitayo Jegede, they believe in the pro-good governance for better on those things. And these are reflected in their defection, or what I will say, a kind of collapsing structure for the people of Ondo State, thereby working for Eitayo Jegede's PDP gubernatorial flavor.
Okay, sir. That information is very powerful. So moving forward with your information, are we seeing a repeat of what happened in the Edo State election happening in Ondo State, whereby PDP took over from APC?
Of course, yes. And it's not even taking over alone. I think we should be expecting a kind of numerical strength whereby looking at that of Edo State, don't forget the fact that it's between two major political parties, the PDP and the APC.
Yes.
And however, even though it's between the PDP, the APC, and the ZLP, but what I foresee is that the numerical strength and the difference is going to be so wide by the time we win this election, thereby making it so difficult, quote and unquote, for people that have that mind to read, making it so difficult for them to achieve their aim. However, the main impact of this is to let you know that we should expect something more better than that of Edo State in the margin whereby we are going to lead the APC, and lot of other people.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you for that. We also gathered some information that there are rumors. We call it rumors because we are not sure, we are not completely sure about it. That the former deputy governor accused this present governor of APC of financial misappropriation of funds ranging into millions of naira. Can you throw more light on that?
Well, I could remember I listened to the governor of Ondo State taking some figures allocated or given to the deputy governor on monthly basis. And it's also on media and on here about what the deputy governor has been saying. But that of the governor, I could remember I listened to that on here, live radio. But that of the deputy governor, I've been reading that via social media and some other media publications about money being given to the first lady and so on. Well, this is what we have when we see a kind of government that all what they have interest in is their own family. And don't be surprised that the regular slogan now given to the APC is that it's government of the father, for the mother, and by the children. So that's what they're enjoying. So I won't be surprised if what we call rumor is becoming is the truth.
Okay.
So it's looking like it is.
Okay, so in other words, we can go ahead and confirm those rumors to be true.
Well, I think it is true. At
Okay.
least so far it's coming from the deputy governor.
Okay, sir. Okay. Sir, if you don't mind, we would like to ask this particular question, and it's actually directed to Mr. Eitayo Jegede. But I hope you'll be able to answer that for him. Because here in Nigeria, it's a norm that during political campaigns, the would-be candidates become the protagonists. But after being elected into office, they become antagonists. What would you say about Mr. Itayo Jegede on that?
All right. If I may get the question right, antagonist to which of the group or to who or how?
To the people of the state.
Well, it's okay. All right. To that question, don't forget the fact that this thing I'm going to say is without prejudice. When you try to study someone very well or critically, you know what and what they can do. Even when you can't predict it, I'm very sure you can comprehend them. When you look at the looking at his kind of person, he was even saying this at the debate yesterday that some people even they keep saying that he's even too gentle to be a politician. This is a man that doesn't like to talk too much. The reason is not fresh from the fact that he doesn't like to make big promises. He doesn't like to say what he knows he won't be able to achieve, unlike some other politicians. Don't forget the fact that this is the man that was instrumental to many policies being made by the previous administration. I'm talking about the predominant administration.
Okay.
The Neko's administration. He was the chairman of Tender Board. It was during his own time as the HG that many of these things we see during Neko's administration were being implemented. So this is the man of the people. This is the man that acts for the individual. This is the man that keeps saying that immediately will resume office. There is going to be normalcy in the mother and child care, whereby from age 0 to age 5 is going to be FOC, free of charge, and the reduction in the tuition fee. Of course, people can remind him if you think he will delay from this. But God, our head, I'm 100% sure he won't do that because he's the man of the people and he's a man full of empathy. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. So I believe the Ondo State are looking forward to a change, a positive one, come October 10. Okay, sir. So finally, so we don't take much of your time, what are your views and thoughts after October 10?
Well, my view is not so different from the fact that by God's grace, come October 11, The entire together everything, we declared the winner and given a certificate. And by so doing, all these policies we've been talking about, we've been drafted out, and the preparation for us to pick up this come April 23, year 2021 by
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for your time. We at Leaders and Life News House are grateful for your time and we want to thank you and wish the Ondo State a free and fair election come October 10.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you, sir. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, we've heard what the Secretary of PDP in Ondo State just said. And from what we've gathered, we can say that PDP is confident that they're going to win this election come October 10. So I wish every party involved best of luck and free and fair election come October 10. Then, today there was a news about the National Peace Committee whereby they organized a peace accord for the three major parties, the APC, PDP, and the ZLP. And the candidates, Mr. Rotimi Akeredolu of APC, the PDP candidate, Eitayo Jegede, and also the ZLP candidate, Agbola Ajayi, signed this accord. And in attendance was the INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, General Abdusalami Abubakar, Sultan of Sokoto, Abubakar Sahad, and Reverend Father Koka, the Archbishop of Sokoto, and other key players in the political terrain. The key speaker, who is the Sultan of Sokoto, Abubakar Sahad, pleaded with the youth to come out in mass and vote for who they believe is the right candidate, and should try and make sure that the election is free and fair. In other words, they shouldn't allow the politicians to sway them, to deceive them, and to sell their votes. So what's your take on that?
The Inspector General of Police has actually assured the people of Ondo State for a free and fair election, whereby he has promised to deploy 33,000 military personnel to Ondo State. So the choice is for you, Ondo State. Make your decision. I want to encourage people of Ondo State, come out in mass, vote for the right candidate, the man you think is better. I can make a decision for you. I believe that the election in Ondo State is going to be free and fair. So come out in mass, choose your leader, come out and vote, because your vote counts.
What is your final take on the Ondo election come October 10?
My final take for the Ondo election come October 10. I repeat, come out in mass and choose your leader. Your vote counts, and we have one Nigeria.
Finally, October 10 is fast approaching, so I'll indulge the citizens of Ondo State to come out and vote. Election is not a do or die affair. You should come out, don't sell your vote. Come out and vote for that person that you believe is going to move the state forward, is going to bring positive developments to the states. Thank you.